6'7", a meme kids can't get enough of and teachers can't get away from.
We are not saying the word 6'7" anymore. If you do, you have to write a 67-word essay.
Some schools even banning the phrase in classrooms.
You are no longer allowed to say, what number do you think I'm going to say?
6'7".
Caitlin Soriano is a 7th grade math teacher.
How much are you hearing and seeing 6'7" in your classroom?
All day, every day. It is nonstop throughout my class, the hallways, the cafeterias.
She says she banned the term last year after it became distracting for students. But now she and other teachers are leaning in.
And we hope that if it is embarrassing enough for the adults to be doing it, that maybe they stop.
The trend took off a few months ago, but has re-intensified with school back in session. Thought to originate from a rap song by Skrilla. But the experts we spoke to say the numbers really don't mean anything.
It's like slang to make parents be like, what does that mean?
Yeah, baby.
It's just the latest example of slang through the years.
Eat my shorts.
From the hippie generation, where things were groovy and far out, to the 90s, where everyone was asking, what's up?
If you're wondering what this skibbity is going on and how all this brain rot is getting to us, you're not Delulu. It's all pretty Ohio. But the kids, they just want us to let them cook.
As for parents, they're feeling the pain too. According to a recent study, 35% say they struggle to understand their kids' slang vocabulary. And 56% say their kids feel cringe when they try and use slang to communicate.
Do you think that your mom and your dad or your teachers are getting a little annoyed of it?
Yes. Yes.
Is that going to stop you?
No.
6'7", just the latest example of internet talk being used in everyday language. And it is so prevalent that earlier this year, the Cambridge Dictionary even made some of those words that I mentioned a moment ago official, adding slang like skibbity, delulu, that shortened version of delusional, adding it to the Cambridge Dictionary.
Yeah. We just officially killed it. 6'7's dead.
I know, right?
Good.
Well, that's what they said. As soon as the adults start doing it, as soon as we
I was
cover it
arguing
here.
with my 16-year-old son about this last night. It's like, didn't you guys have words that you laughed at? I go, yeah, but they weren't completely nonsensical. But he's right. The difference was we had shorthand, like rad for radical or toast or whatever.
Right.
But what we didn't have we had a friend group, and there was inside jokes. Now there's a global text chain.
Yeah. Of course.
So every tween and every teen who's on TikTok and YouTube, they're in on it.
But the other thing is, if you asked what does rad mean or groovy or far out, we could define that.
There was the definition.
If you ask your kids what does 6'7" mean, they don't know either.
And that's where the brain rot is kind of being pointed to, that it's like such an overconsumption of these like kind of like silly, goofy, funny things without much sense. And those kids also said to me, that's kind of why we like it, is when mom or dad or my teacher is like, what does it mean? They're like, and that makes you more mad about it.
You know what it is doing that we know? It's disrupting the learning process.
Well, yes.
And that's a problem for teachers.
The reality is, even when 6'7's over, guess what? They'll come up with something else.
We already got 41.
Of course.
And by the way, it's not 67, of course, but this is 41.
Do you know what that means, 41?
What does that mean?
That one I've heard it started with the Rizzler and doesn't also make sense, but maybe you know more.
No, but you're exactly right.
Okay.
It is an adjective used to describe excess.
I have an idea. What if we call 6'7" when adults kill a fun trend?
we just 6'7'd
this trend.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
86. That's 86.
When 86.
We 86, 6'7".
6'7" is the new 86.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.